Tell me a little bit about your band.
My band was the first band I played in two. The first band it was Don Hensley's Country Rockers. I was the lead guitar player, and it was just honky tonk music. But his dad took him to Nashville and he cut a record, and we would play that record out, and it would sell. And of course, the Hensleys were told to eventually go away. They were making too much money off of me, which I didn't know at the time. But they told him to go away. And after that, I went to college and majored in law and was a security officer. And I was working with police. And of course, you know that story. After that, I've been in institutions where it's just janitorial work,
Right. Well, tell me a little bit
commissary.
about the police story.
Well, that's still on my mind. I don't know if they like me or not. Maybe because of the family, and maybe because I've never really done anybody any severe harm. They may like me as far as being mobile and in the real world. I'm not anymore. Furthest I go is the Exxon station, and church. And even then when I'm institutionalized, I do a little work for commissary money, you know what I mean?
Right. Right.
Cigarettes and coke,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
and stamps.
Tell me a bit about your relationship with St. Margaret's Church.
St. Margaret's. I went to that church approximately 20 years, and they allowed me in there when other churches wouldn't really. And I started telling them my life too, telling things secretly. And I walked about a mile and a half, about a mile every day because I lived at Hickory Hills apartment. So I'd walk there, and there's where I met Karen, Robin, and Michelle, and Lisa, uh, Father Kevin. Before him, it was Father, I forget who, uh, can't think of his name now. But all throughout that time, God was appearing to me. And I'm gonna cut this short, and we'll pick up in another time.
Now, I'd like
But
to hear a little bit more about God,
yeah, not well. I
just about
I
what you
was
were
gonna
going
I was
through.
gonna exclude him from this conversation,
Got you.
but it'll be included. You can read between the lines. As much as I talk about him and Jesus, I can see his angels too. His angels. They won't let me stay in the detention center because I'm on film in there where all type of angels were appearing to me. And the angels have power. I gotta watch my odor because both female and male pass through me. That makes me piss a lot
Right.
too. But
I mean, I know that causes you great distress.
yeah, it was my fault about that too. I'm embarrassed to talk about it. I have. It's known. Because of me working at Edgewood Arsenal, they showed me what would happen if certain things happened in my life. They showed me that I would lose my mind and call on Jesus Christ to come save me, but when they done that, they beat the hell out of me and shot me, and
Now, was that before or after you tried to kill yourself?
that was before.
Okay, so that all led up to you. To,
Correct,
okay.
correct.
And so, how long ago was that?
That's been 40 some years ago.
About 40 some years ago.
Yeah,
So you've been in distress for 40 some years.
well,
Not all the time, but what causes you the most discomfort.
the cross.
What about the cross? Just being crucified?
Yeah.
Uh, is that something? Uh, who would you be worried about being crucified from? Is there specific groups, or you just because I know you told me about the Klan. I know you told me about uh, the blacks and the Italians and all that other stuff.
The whole U.S. USA.
Well, not the whole USA.
Yeah, everybody. Because it's always been a mystery about it. And it's always been a mystery about it. And I may not be late because the color of my skin.
Right. But, that's a non factor here. Does your skin color matter here?
No, no.
So why was that such a difficult question to answer?
It wasn't.
It wasn't. You were just thinking.
Yeah, pre-thought. Now these my train of thought when you say something. That's all good for.
Because I'm going to yell at you. So did you want to? How did you want to wrap this up?
Um, to the Indians and to the family, I may be called to preach someday, maybe one time. I have spoken in behind closed doors, and he has rewarded me openly. But like he, for one moment, he told me to talk Jesus Christ down, and it hurt my feelings when I found out the truth about him, which I should keep my mouth shut. But he said nothing said further ado. Anyway, the next segment will be Who is Fred Really?
All right. Thank you, Fred. Thank you, Fred.